Hi, everyone. I'm going to wait for people to join. Happy COVID, happy quarantine. I hope everybody is safe and healthy and hunkering down. I am super excited for this segment here. We've got some people joining now. So this is our second Facebook COVID segment of our Facebook Live series. Last week, just to recap, we gave you some really critical messaging tools. We noticed that a lot of dealerships had not updated their website, hadn't updated their phone greetings. And so if you missed that, make sure to check that out. We've got some people coming in. Make sure to comment. Tell me where you are and where you're listening from. If you are a salesperson, no matter what part of the country you are in. Hi, hello. Hi, Roger. Hi, Penny. Okay, so if you are a salesperson, sales manager, if you're in the sales industry, whether it's the auto industry or not, this is such an exciting segment. I love this topic. Today, we're going to give you some awesome tools that you're going to be able to execute on today. So we've got a lot of people joining. Hi, Jody. How you doing? We've got someone from Illinois. Hey, Roger. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Okay, happy Thursday, or Blur's Day, as some folks from our team call it. It's some crazy times, yes, but we're in week 6 now of our quarantine. And so I'm going to get right into it. Welcome, everyone. To begin, there is no question that COVID-19 has completely rattled us as an industry. I've spoken to so many managers, and you have gotten so good at reacting. As an industry, we got really good at reacting and making changes. Some of you guys have had to completely change and rewrite your sales process. Some of you guys were ahead of the curve and had started that digital process already. Some of you guys hadn't. This has maybe forced some of you guys to make some major changes. But I've heard, people adding janitorial services. I've heard of people adding virtual assistants. I've heard of people adding remote deliveries and contactless deliveries. Listen, so many amazing ideas that I've heard. There's no question that as an industry, we are really good at adapting. But today, I'm going to be talking about how to sustain that success, okay? So it's one thing to react, but the champions in this business and the dealerships who really stay ahead of the curve are the ones that are taking proactive measures. Now, proactive training solutions, it's not just a pretty name. We really believe in taking proactive measures because this is really, again, what's going to sustain your success post-COVID and in general. So today I'm going to give you 3 things. Number 1, we're going to discuss the hunter-farmer concept and the psychology behind it. For some of you that are new to the industry, this is a fascinating concept. I love it. It's a big eye-opener. Alan was super passionate about this topic and trained on it frequently. It's one of the most popular segments in our management classes. It really stirs things up. So as I talk about the psychology behind it, I'd love for you guys to comment who you think you are. Perhaps you might think of somebody in the dealership that resembles these characteristics. So the second thing I'm going to do is give you 5 actionable steps that you can execute on as soon as we're done with this Facebook Live. And these are 5 things that you should be doing already, but these are proactive tasks that are going to help you sustain your footing post-COVID. The third thing I'm going to do is I will show you, whether you're a client or not, how you can take advantage of some tools, some free tools that we've put together for you, some COVID resources and scripts, word tracks, awesome stuff that you can take advantage of. And there's a special, free trial special for those that react quickly to that special, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So Whether you're open, partially open, by appointment only, again, you've gotten really good at reacting. Now it's time to be proactive, because guess what? Everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's reacting. Everybody's rewriting their sales process, adding digital, et cetera, et cetera. Let's talk about the hunter-farmer concept, the psychology behind it, and how this corresponds with being proactive. Let's think about the hunter, okay? In general, a hunter finds a place to settle down, to prop himself up, shotgun in hand, and waits for his prey, okay? His next meal depends entirely on his prey. Guess what? If nothing passes, then hunter doesn't eat that night, okay? Now, hunters are really good at reacting. Hunters are really good at closing the deal. Traditionally, we have revered hunters in this industry. Why? These are the charismatic closers that can close anybody, right? Okay, let's talk about the farmer now. And listen, this character, this does not just apply to the auto industry. This applies to any sales industry. So let's think about the farmer. Now, a farmer is more patient, takes his time. You may not see immediate results from the farmer, but the farmer takes his time to tend to his crop, to water his field, and to cultivate those opportunities. And guess what? With time, the farmer will yield a lot more results, consistent results. So hunter versus farmer, we all have each one of these guys in our industry. And, you know, think about it. Why is it that in this industry, some guys make $30,000 a year consistently, and then there's other guys who are making $100,000, $150,000, $200,000? Why is that? Why is it that some veterans that have been in the business for years are outdone by the rookie salespeople, okay? It all ties down to your tasks and what you're focusing on. Are you just reacting, or are you being proactive, okay? In general, COVID or not, the best and most successful sales people in the industry are a combination of both. You have to have both mentalities, really, because you've got to know how to react to customers. You've got to know how to close the deal. You've got to know how to be effective in person on the fly, right? But you also have to know how to cultivate those relationships long term, because really, that's what's going to bring people back to you time and time again. When I was in the business, there was a guy who was never out on the front point. He was always on the phone, pacing up and down the driveway. I mean, just always on the phone. But this guy had people coming in asking for him time and time and time again. But, you know, naturally we think, well, get out on the front point. What are you doing on the phone? Because traditionally we've revered that hunter. So the most successful are a combination of two. And that is why in today's business, we have to be proactive. So now let's talk about how to be proactive. I'm going to give you 5 things that you can do. And I'm going to breeze through this. If you miss it, we'll make sure if I can shout out to the marketing gals who are on this, if we can make sure to post this somewhere. 5 things that you can do today. Ready? Number 1, and this is to bring customers back to ensure that once things normalize, that you sustain those results. Number 1, contact your unsolds, okay? I know you guys are answering inbound calls and reacting to those inbound leads coming through, but don't forget about those unsolds that you've had pre-COVID. Maybe 6 months before COVID, I would pull a list and contact all of those people. Lots of those folks. Listen, I've got a personal story I'll share with you, but I need to make a move here soon, and I need help. I've contacted a few dealerships, but with all this mess going on, I don't know what to do, so I'm kind of stuck. Contact your unsolds. Whatever your situation is, whether you're open, partially open, taking appointments only, let them know, educate them, give them their options, let them know what they're going to do. The buying process, the cycle is about 6 weeks minimum. So you might have a lot of people that are just waiting for something, for some direction. Okay, those are your unsolds. Number 2, contact all of your end of term prospects and clients. So these are people in your database, as well as maybe leads that you know of that are coming close to end of term. This is me. My lease is due in June. I'm gonna get kind of personal here. I don't know what to do. I've contacted a couple of people. The dealership that I usually work with is had to close temporarily, but I'm in a different area now. I don't know what to do. I haven't heard from anybody. I represent tens and tens of thousands of people, okay? Number 3, contact your previous buyers. Just because they already bought a car from you doesn't mean you should not follow up with them. Call them, reach out to them. How are you? Are you still happy? How's the Honda doing? Anything that I can do for you? Don't forget, we still have this service and this service. You've still got your free oil change. Whatever it is, follow up with your people. Ask them how they're doing. Hey, how's your family doing? I just wanted to reach out, make sure you were still happy with your Honda, with your Lexus, with your Toyota. Ask them for an online review. Hey, by the way, if you have some time, guess what? A lot of people have time now. Ask for an online review. It does not take too long, and it will help you a ton, because guess what? Everybody's on social right now. Number 4, connect on social. That's where everyone is. Everyone's in front of their devices, their phones, their laptops, their computers. Get in front of them. Just touch base. How you doing? There's videos. Video is so hot right now. Think about yourself. You'd much rather click on a video and watch a video, right? Than read a long email. Send them a video. Maybe do a walk around. Instruct them on the benefits of a new, maybe you've got some new technology in a new car. Show them that. Be educational. Post it on your website. Send it to them. Connect on social. Stay top of mind. Number 5. Send an email blast to your complete database. Just to stay in touch. Let them know the status of your dealership, whether you're open, you're closed, you're partially open, you're open by appointment only. Tell them what you're doing to accommodate them. Share with them. Lots of folks don't have this even on their website. I know, trust me, I've logged on to hundreds of websites. And I want to know what you guys are doing, what measures you're taking to accommodate us now, post-COVID, during COVID and post-COVID. So to recap, number 1, create a list, get into your CRM, create a list of all of your unsolds, go 6 months back if you need to. Number 2, contact all of your end of term lease end clients. Let them know the status of your dealership and what their options are. Number 3, by the way, a lot of people don't know that they have lease end options. Believe me. Number 3, contact your previous buyers. Just stay in touch. Just follow up and say hi. By the way, who's next in line for a car? Let me update my records here. How many drivers in the household do you have at this moment? Number 4, connect on social, make videos, and add to your content there. That's where everyone's looking. And number 5, send an email blast to all of your database and let them know what special things you're doing. Okay, so the last thing, we've created some really awesome COVID scripts, word tracks, messaging, client-facing tools that you can use today. Hi, Todd. Hi, Todd. Todd Ruthven was a manager of mine, actually. Learned a lot from you. Good to see you on here. So, if you are not a client right now, we have a COVID-19 free trial special. It's a 30-day free trial, 30 days. It's usually 7. What we're doing is waiving activation, waiving initial fees, and we can't give this to everybody, but the first 10 dealerships that contact us, we will be offering you a free 30-day trial of our online training platform, AdaptVT, accessible from anywhere that you have Wi-Fi 24/7. So make sure to check that out. I'll make sure that the link is in this post. But to close, okay? Again, we've all gotten really, really good at reacting. All of the webinars and the resources that I'm seeing, they're awesome. So many great changes that you've made, adding the remote deliveries, the virtual assistants, the digital processing, buy from home. All of that stuff is awesome. And you'll probably be doing it for years to come now. But it's time to be proactive. Stay ahead of the curve. The champions do what everyone else is not doing. So make sure to download those 5 steps. We'll make sure to have them up here in a few moments and get to it. Take those, be the farmer. You've been the hunter. Now it's time to be the farmer and make sure that you benefit from long-term success in the car industry. It's a great industry. We will get back to normal at some point, whatever normal is, but so much opportunity. There will be competition. So, happy quarantining. Feliz cuarentena para los latinos que están con nosotros en Facebook. And hopefully we'll see you on the next Facebook Live segment. Bye, everyone. Make sure to comment and share.